What's up, guys? It's Jules. Oh, you didn't talk until I started talking. I see how it is. Um, what day is today? December something something, middle of December. It's Sunday morning, and it's time for a Stitch with me, and the birds are excited to talk along with me today. As you can see, we're going to be doing Boba Fett, and I need to get some progress done on Boba Fett. But I'm moving to a different spot. I've been working a lot down here, as you guys know, just because I wanted to see how far down it went. But now I'm coming back up, and I'm going to start kind of getting more laid down here. And along those lines, basically what I'm doing is today I'm working on the outside cloudy part, which may be less exciting than some of the things that I've done. Exciting in cross stitch. Cross stitch is exciting, people. I mean, is it not like exciting to like see something come together, over, especially over a long period of time when you're going stitch by stitch by stitch? It's one of those things that, like when I was a kid with a light bright, like poking in the little light bright things one at a time, or paint by number, where you're just painting a little bit at a time. So, yeah, it's exciting. I find it exciting. I mean, I don't know if it gets my heart racing. I don't think it usually does. It's usually all about trying to, stay calm, but doesn't mean you can't get excited about it from time to time. So I'm going to endeavor to actually try and stitch a little bit better for you guys today, if I can figure out how to make the camera look good. I wonder if I raise you guys up a smidge. Sorry about that. I think that actually might be a bit more comfortable for me. Is it comfortable for you? Well, let's begin. Okay. So, I'm almost over being sick, as you guys could tell. Wednesday morning definitely was not 100%. Felt kind of funny. I had been sick Monday, Tuesday. Thank goodness I did that video Wednesday morning. I had energy when I woke up, and I'm like, I'm just going to get the video done because you never know what the day will bring. And what the day brought was a worsening of my cold, and I actually only worked half a day. Went in the morning, did not make it back in the afternoon because I felt terrible. And so ended up just relaxing. Wow, I'm already ready to highlight. You know why I'm ready to highlight? I'll get back to the story in a second. Because I actually started this last night. I was like, I've been stitching like a maniac lately, and I was working on it last night. And as I was working on it, I was like, you know what? I should just go ahead and do this for the Stitch With Me tomorrow and get even more stuff done on this. And it was a good idea, because I'm definitely getting some stuff done on it, making some progress. It's just a matter of knowing where I'm at. Anyway, so I rested a lot. Slept Wednesday afternoon. Slept a lot Wednesday night. Did I take a nap? I don't know. Anyway, Thursday I just spent at home relaxing, stitching. Got a lot of stitching done. Friday woke up, felt better. Very busy day. And but definitely felt better. But by the end of the day, whoa, what am I doing way up there? But by the end of the day, definitely was exhausted, and then woke up yesterday and kind of had a little bit of a relapse. I just got really exhausted. We were trying to do too much yesterday, and I just got way too tired to be able to do any of it, and it was kind of disappointing because we had some plans, but we had to kind of, you got to take care of yourself. And right now, with as busy as we are, because there's a lot going on, but, hold on. But anyway, so, I just gotta do a good job of taking care of myself. A lot of it just comes back to eating right. I have not been eating right. I've been eating lazy. So I'm going to try and get back into doing a better job for myself. And hopefully it will be better. So, one of the things that we did yesterday finally was get the terrarium completely up. Now, There's a lot that kind of went into it, and I'm going to just skip everything. But let's just say, suffice it to say, that I got my terrarium is up, and today all I need to do is just wipe it down and then start scaping it. And I plan on putting Carter in there later today. Hopefully this morning, actually. I know I'm going to be stitching a lot watching football today, especially my Bears. Oh, Bears, please beat the Packers today. Just please beat the Packers today. That's all I ask. That's all I'm asking. But, got a lot of animal-related stuff to do today, so need to clean the bottom of the bird cage, clean some of their stuff, move Carter, get him going, and clean all the fishy tanks. And I do want to, and there's like 5,000 other things that go along with all of that I'm not going to get into the details of, but so lots to do, always lots to do, which is, I think, fun. I don't like waking up going, I don't have anything to do today. I don't know what I would, if I woke up and I'm just like, I have nothing to do on board. Like, I don't know how to handle that. I mean, because I always have stitching. There's always stitching to do. So the blog is still in a period of change, but it is good change. And I'm real happy with the changes that are happening with it, because I just think it looks better. The pictures are bigger. Pictures should be better going forward. I used to always update on my phone, but I think it'll get better quality if I update through the computer. So I definitely have to. Well, first I have to figure out what I'm doing here. Hold on. I gotta think. Thinking is hard. That right there. Okay. Anyway, what was it talking about? Sailor, Popeye, you guys are being awful quiet today. I was only teasing about you guys not talking to me. Thanks, buddy. He mimics a little bit. Oh, but I gotta say that my husband was rock star yesterday. Helped me out with some stuff, and I shouldn't say helping me out. Basically, he just did a bunch of stuff because I wasn't feeling good. He took care of me really well. Let me do what I needed to do to feel better, and then let's see, what else did he? Oh, and he cleaned this upstairs room, which was huge for me because I just could not, now they're waking up, could not wrap my head around cleaning this room, which is, I know it sounds silly, but I don't know. It wasn't silly, it was just how it was, but anyway, so he moved some stuff around, and so now you can actually walk in and out of it easily. And I don't know if I don't know how good the birds' eyesight are. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to see Carter from where they're at, but they're going to be sitting on opposite sides of the room. So we'll see. But I'm just excited for the little guy to get some room to climb. I'm thinking now that I'm not going to have enough foliage because, people always talk about on videos just how, I know I'm talking about Carter. You don't like me talking about Carter, do you? I'm going to talk about you guys. Come on, snag. Snaggerific. Snaggerific. Let's see if I can pop it through. There we go. I'm working on it this side. Oops, let me get it here so y'all can see what I'm doing. But, I'm sure excited about that. I mean, I'm going to bring in the whole, Okay. Now you're going to see what I'm going to do with this. Because I got a snag. And I can't really seem to unsnag it. May be able to. I'm getting smaller, though. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to use it. I'm just going to stitch with it until I can hide it. I could cut it and try to be all perfect. I think you guys know I'm not perfect. Sorry about that, kids. Did it again. Apparently I'm not that sorry if I did it again. Anyway. Bonk. So I'm just going to have a little harder time pulling it through as I get used to that. Bonk. 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 I'm just going to utilize the bonk. Bonk. Until I get all the way to a point where I can just keep it on the back side of this piece. Oh man, you guys are going to be so mad at me. You're like, hey, guys, seriously. I think they're mad at each other now. You guys said you wanted the birds. Maybe more said, no, I don't want the birds. Notice how they're quiet when I'm quiet. And then when I start talking louder, they start talking louder. They're so dang cute. I'm going to have to get some video of these guys. Stick the camera up on them for a while and do a whole thing where they do their stuff. They're hysterical. They're dancing back and forth. I don't know what they're doing. They're talking to each other. Probably plotting to take over the world. Wouldn't surprise me. I forgot what I was going to say when the birds got all loud. I know my voice doesn't sound like it's 100% back yet, and it is not. It's been very rough, so that's why we're probably not going to do a full 50, 45, 50 minutes, whatever, on this stitch with me, because I don't want to overuse my voice too much, but we'll see. I may just talk a little less. Let's try that. Let me try talking less for just a little bit. They're so dang cute. Well, I can't not talk, okay? I mean, you guys know me better than that. All right, I'm going to highlight, though, for a second. Get a drink. Okay, so I have been stitching like a crazy fool the last, I don't know, 3 days or so. I mean, really stitching a lot, and I'm real happy about that. I mean, we got some great progress on Dachshund. We got great progress on, help me out here, guys, help me out here. Well, Apothecary Shop saw some good progress. Baseball saw some good progress. With Charity's been stitched on. It as well has been stitched on. So Boba Fett needs to be stitched on still this week, and the Scarlet Quince project still needs, and then the two really big projects. And I wanted to work mostly on the big projects today and make some progress with those. Oh, they're happy, aren't they? They sure sound happy. I'm so happy we got them. It's a lot of fun having them around. Look at that. I didn't finish that. It's like half stitch there. Here we go. Oh, I remember now. I didn't do the loop method. You guys are going to be all mad at me because I didn't do the loop method. And, excuse me. Yeah, I still find myself stitching the olden way. The olden way. Excuse me, guys. That laugh made me choke. But I still find myself stitching the older way just because it's what I'm used to. So, many apologies. Our old habits are hard to break, guys. And so, I just realized, and we only got like 2 or 3 weeks left for the end of the year. I got to get a end of year 2018 in review and a whip parade and all kinds of crazy. I can't even believe it because it just seems like it's not been that long since I did the other one. I know it has been, but my goodness. So excited about that. Oh, that's not right. Ooh, I almost did the wrong stitch. Got a new symbol here that I hadn't seen before. Here. 1, 2, 3. Let me see. I'm trying to think if there's any. Oh, I guess I could just turn around and see if there's anything else. Haven't found the E pluribus unum thing yet, but I'm coming up on a point where I might be able to figure it out. But we'll see. Oh, Stormtrooper. Got some work done with Stormtrooper. Let me turn around here. I don't think I got anything done on Reaper yet, so I'm going to need to work on that. Uh-oh. Well, that's why my glasses feel all funky. Check out what I did in my glasses. Well, that's just not right. I wonder why it felt so weird on my face. Hopefully I won't break it. I'm trying to remember exactly what happened with these. I know the dogs are always... There we go. That's a little better. Well, what happened on the other side? It's like, I've got a nice big padded area here and I got nothing there. Well, that's weird. I'm going to still blame the dogs. It's usually them. Oh, man, last night, holy cow, they were on a mission. Well, they've been on a mission for the last 3 nights or so. We live right up back against the big, large park / field and whatnot. And every once in a while in the wintertime, there will be an attempted invasion by field mice. And it doesn't happen every year, but it happens more years than not, especially when they're working in the park doing stuff, and as they have been. So it's inevitable. They'll try and get into the house. And so the one dog, Bailey, Mama Bay, is definitely a hunter dog. If she were in the wild, she would never have any problem with staying alive. And because she is definitely a predator, she goes after, anything that's kind of smaller than her, except for dogs. I mean, dogs are not a big deal. But hold on. So if she smells or thinks that there are mice in the house, she is on the hunt. She is motivated and focused. And what was, I thought, good to see was Zuzu, the golden retriever, is now starting to pick up on that and understand kind of what Bailey's doing. And primarily just because, number one, Zuzu needs a hobby. Zuzu's hobbies are normally staring at my husband and I for the entire day. No matter what we do, where we go, that's her chief form of entertainment. You would think with 7 dogs in the house that, she'd play with somebody, but nope. Hasn't happened. So, most of them ignore each other, and not ignore. I shouldn't say ignore each other. That sounds bad. Well, this is bad. They do their own thing. Everybody just kind of has their own lives, and we will do a Mickey Mouse type lineup for the children at some point when we get that new channel rocking and rolling. So Sailor is stuffing his face right now. That's why it's so quiet over there. Because he's the loud one. Do, 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 do. Bye-bye, the Sailor Man. He's strong to the finish because he eats his spinach. There we go. All right. Go. My husband is actually off watching a movie today. He went to go see some sort of Spider-Man thing that's out. It's anime that he's been real excited about. So that is what he is doing. Pulled through a little piece here. I'm just gonna trim it back because I don't know from whence it came or where it came. Whence, where it's, ah. Ah. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Feels good to get some progress done on this one, you know? What's up, pretty birds? Oh, man. I'm going to need to adjust their toys in their cage. So I haven't seen them playing with too much. I don't hear like little bells going off or anything. I want to get them a little mirror because apparently they like to look at each other. Well, it's not like they're looking. I mean, I think they just think they see another bird and they're talking to it. But I need to get something set up for that. Might have a mirror somewhere. Chirp, chirp. Wait, somebody just ring a bell. I think that was on accident. I think it was on accident. It's funny, you can, when these guys are really loud, you can hear them downstairs. It's just so funny. And it's funny, the cat doesn't care, and the dogs don't care. It's like they're like, well, we hear birds, but I don't think they realize they're there. Oh, come over here. So I know I live in Denver, but I was very excited to see Cleveland beat Denver last night. And the reason for it is just because I'm a big Baker Mayfield fan. I think that guy is definitely a special quarterback. What's up, boo-boos? Boy, they're just chatty with each other, aren't they? But I know a lot of people in Denver are going to be mad about the game. Oh well. So my little buddy with the concussion is doing great. He's doing a lot better now. Back to school, feeling good, no symptoms. Light workouts haven't caused a problem, so crossing our fingers that he's going to be okay. Gonna have to see what happens. Down Zeta Road. What else have I been doing? Well, I got stuck playing those video games for a bit, but then my husband, who is a big EverQuest player, is like been working on this new expansion that came out for this game. So he's, when I say working, I mean he's just been playing it like hours every day. So that has taken my focus off of the game that we were playing together, which is good because now I'm getting a lot more stitching done. Yay! It was a nice break. You know, not stitching as much for a little bit, even though, I mean, stitching is fun, relaxing, and all that good stuff. I got to highlight. And so boopity 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 boo. Boopity 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 boo. Hot diggity dog. Hot diggity dog. Here we go. 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 Let's see. Can I put a little color into this? Can I put a little bit of 3747? Can I hear some 3747? Oh, I can put some 3747 in there. Oh, yes. Alrighty. You guys want to see the loop method? I know I'm not going to make it as long as y'all would. I don't remember where I got those. I might have gotten this at a stitching shop. I can't remember where I got these, though. They're very pretty. They might have come as a gift from my husband way back when. Way back when. In our early days. Alright, now for those of you guys who this whole time, along with me, have been going, what is the loop method? I don't know what you people are talking about. I didn't go to Cross Stitch Academy. That would be cool though, wouldn't it? Go to Cross Stitch Academy. There we go. Alright, got myself a nice long piece of floss, 1 strand. Gonna take said 1 strand floss and I'm gonna pull it together like I would a bed sheet from one end to the other. Like so, with the 2 ends sort of right here. And the loop part there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna thread. I just gotta wet it. Yum floss. And put it right there if I can. So we're gonna do that. Watch me do this wrong because I don't remember. Alright, then we're gonna go ahead and stitch like we normally would. I just gotta remember what I'm doing. That's always important. Let me look. Let me look. Llama duck. Llama duck. Oh, I thought you guys had something to say about that. Where shall we start? So many choices. So many choices. Alright, let's go down here. There we go. Alright, so we're going to start off like we normally would, except what we're going to do is we're going to not pull this all the way through, obviously, because what we have back here is the end of the loop there. We're going to pull through a bit more, get about that much. Going to do the second part of the cross stitch up here. So upper right, going to pull that through. Pull it through like this. Cinch it down, and then before we get too far, I'm going to find this loop. We're just going to put the needle through the end of the loop. And then we're going to cinch it down, kids. Did I do it right, guys? Now, somebody else said that there's another part to this. You guys are going to have to help me out, link me a video or something, because that, I mean, I know it's slick. It's slick. It's slick and it's fun. And when I get it going, I'm like, yeah, it does feel really good. I don't get those little strands that pop through. It makes me happy. It just, it's, dun, dun, dun. Hold on. Here. It's just one of those things where, you know, I just gotta use it more. I think when I do Ronnie Rowe, the next Ronnie Rowe, the Congressional or the Capitol, I do want to start on that soon. I want to start on everything soon, as you well know. But as I'm talking to myself. There we go. Uh-oh, dogs are getting into something downstairs. Per the norm. Okay. Come over here. We're just going to continue on with our little 3, 7, 4, 7. There goes the puppies. Barkity bark, bark, bark. Oh, anyway, back to the whole thing about Zuzu and the mice. So, you know, I think that it's good for her. She uses her brain. She's working in tandem with Bailey. you know, we're trying to get her to be a bit more mindful is a good word for that. She's not terribly mindful. You know, she's just like your typical younger kid who's just doesn't, you know, I don't know, doesn't put a lot of thought behind certain things and whatnot. And so she's, you know, we haven't really asked anything of her either. And so, you know, I don't do a lot of obedience with her. She knows her commands and she does what we want her to do. And I mean, she's still by far the best dog I've ever had off leash. The only dog I can really have off leash. And she's, you know, the most loyal, I think, of just about anybody. It's got to work more with her. Doop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doo. Boop-de-boop-de-boo. Okay. Oh, here's a question for you guys. So, husband and I were talking about Christmas songs. And so we were like, he said, who would you consider to be the Christmas singer on like the male singer side? Like who is like Mr. Christmas on that side? And I thought for a little bit and I was like, well, if it was up to me, I'd say it was Bing Crosby. Because, you know, White Christmas and I mean, there's so many different ones that he's done that are just sort of like classics, you know? But then we were like, all right, well, who's Mrs. Christmas or Ms. Christmas? You know, who's the female singer in that regard? You guys are going to have to help me with this because I struggled. I'm just like, who sings a lot of Christmas stuff that, you know, that you would say when you heard their name, you're like, oh, yeah, Christmas music, you know? Because I know Bing did a lot of other stuff, but what he's known for in the sense of, like, long-term, like his legacy, I think is more Christmas stuff. I may be wrong about that, but, you know, not like the way I say Frank Sinatra, who, I mean, I'm sure he probably sang Christmas songs, and I think I've heard a few, but I don't think of Frank Sinatra and Christmas the way I do with Bing Crosby. So, I don't know. You know, it's kind of a I don't know, it's quandary. So, help me out with this, guys. See, who do you think is there? See, look at that. I can do method when I want to. When I remember. Come on now, Jules. Throat is starting to get a little scratchy, a little rough. So I'm gonna finish up this strand, and then we'll probably call it a good cross stitch night. Go take some cold medicine. I think I'll get the last of the Christmas shopping done today. I Christmas shop from the comforts of my own home online. Cannot catch me out in a store this time of year. Just doesn't happen. Too many people. Ah. When we went out yesterday, the only store that I went into was the reptile store. We went out to get some stuff. Ah, come here, yo. Ah, sorry guys. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Birds are looking at me. They miss their Christmas music. Usually we play Christmas music for them. So when I'm done with this, their Christmas music will go on, and they will enjoy the rest of the day. Every time I walk in, there's two songs that are playing. It's that Sleigh Ride song, the instrumental, or it's I'll Be Home for Christmas. Like almost always, it's one of those songs when I come in at whatever time of day. It's kind of crazy. Actually, I missed that. I need to do that one too. I'm a little haphazard at times with my stitching. I like to say that it's all pretty, and I go from left to right and the top and come down. No, sometimes I'm just all over the place. Sometimes you can't help it. Okay. hopefully I'll get this uploaded and done by about midday. If the upload spirits are with me. Okay. And our last stitch of our stitch with me. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. We got some good progress done today on this one. We're going to definitely keep working on it some today, I hope. I did grid, and I had to regrid all this because it definitely, it was faint. So I had to go back in, and you can see the difference between the old, I can see that. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but the old gridding and then the reinforced gridding down here. So, but yeah, I got a lot more done, and I might even come out here and do a little bit more, but we'll see. I got to get all my pages organized and all that good stuff, and so organization is the key of the day. That's what Sailor says. You guys are too funny, you know that? All right. Anyway, y'all have a great day. I'll see you on the weekly update, and there's going to be a lot of stuff coming along towards the end of the year with some specials and special episodes, so to speak, and whatnot. And then we got I got some ideas. I got some project ideas coming up. I got a lot of things running around in my little head. But thank you for watching this far. And just to let you guys know, the other thing that has not happened yet is I have not been contacted by the winner of the Stitch With Me. So if I do not hear from that person by this time next week, I'm going to throw it back open. But mostly I'm going to throw it back open for people who watch these videos. So at some point next week with the Stitch With Me, I'll let you guys know if the person did get back to me. I know the holidays can be tough on some people, and she's done some videos. She does, she's done some floss tube, and she looks like she has kids, so things are kind of hectic, I'll bet. But if I don't hear from her, then we'll open it back up and just watch this video to see how it goes, and we'll see what happens, okay, guys? But like I said before, we're going to do more giveaways in 2019. We're going to try we're going to find maybe some different designers, and we're going to figure out how to do that. But we're going to definitely bring cross-stitch to more people. Let's do it, guys. It's fun. Boba Fett says, do it. Do it. I don't even know how he talks. All right, well, I got to get this uploaded. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.